Do you keep wondering, should you reach out to your twin flame? Should you tell them about your connection? Should you tell them that ye are soul bonded, that ye are divine counterparts? Should you tell them how you feel? My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach and I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse. When we're in separation from our twin, we kind of go freak out. We kind of wonder, should I tell them that I love them? Should I tell them that we're twin flames? Should I tell them about our connection? And the thing is, no, you should not. Because we need to give them the space that they need in order to come to this realization on their own. This is so important, and this is something I've learned on my journey and from other twin flames as well. Do not tell your twin flame that you're a twin flame. Let them come to you. Because you can imagine, right? I know you're divinely connected. I know you have a twin flame, that's a telepathic connection. But your twin is probably not as spiritually awakened as you. They're triggered into a very accelerated spiritual awakening after they meet you. This freaks them out. This is why they run. They need time to process that. So imagine if you turned around to this person who you only met less than a year ago and said, hey, we're divine counterparts. Our souls are connected. Sorry, this is hilarious. I just think this is so funny. Our souls are connected. We've got a divine mission on this planet. Imagine saying that to your twin flame, to a complete stranger, effectively. Obviously, your souls have known each other for lifetimes, and this is what triggers the runner-chaser dynamic. But imagine telling a complete stranger, hey, we're divine counterparts, we've got a soul connection. What do you think would happen? I think they would definitely think you're crazy and run even further. You know what I mean? And obviously with separation, if you do decide to do that, there is going to be another bout of ghosting and separation, and it might take a little bit longer for your twin to come back. So this is why it's so important to trust the process. Sorry, I just think that's hilarious. Because you can imagine, as the unawakened twin, this random spiritual person turned around and said all these things to you. Yeah, I think you would really freak out. So yeah, the best thing to do is let your twin come to understand these things on their own. They're going through an accelerated spiritual awakening, and they might have been open-minded or, curious about that side of things before, but they were still in this conditioned reality. So they can feel this intense connection with you, a complete stranger, effectively, and because they haven't understood the telepathic connection just yet. And they are going to freak out. They're going to freak out anyway. So if we run after them and give them ultimatums, they're going to run further, and that's the thing. When I first met my twin, there was a little bit of breadcrumbing going on and a little bit back and forth. And I sent him a message and I told him I couldn't, I deserve better. And, it was nearly a month before he replied to me. You know what I mean? And then after that, I didn't see him for 4 months after he finally did reply to that. Because, this is an intense connection, and I've numerous amount of times since we've been in separation, I have gone through that intense desire to send him a message. Not a message, a fucking essay. And I've written that thing out on paper. I think it was about 3 or 4, definitely 3 anyway. But I've written out everything on paper, really getting this urge to tell him everything. Not tell him that we're twin flames, but tell him that, my feelings for him and that, we should be together kind of energy. And I've written it down and I've been very close. There was a couple of times I typed it into my phone and just saved it and I was going to send it. And I was like, no, I asked the universe for guidance. I asked the angels for guidance. Should I do this? And I was guided not to. And after writing it out, and this is a really good tip, if you're getting that real big urge to pour your heart out to your twin, to give them that ultimatum, write it down on paper and don't send it. This can be really helpful to get what you need to heal out of your system. And I found this so beneficial because you're getting this massive urge to run after them. You're getting this so strong, and I know what it's like. And you need to kind of get that energy out. And this is all a part of your healing. If you're getting this tension, if you're getting this feeling like I should tell them, I should fucking express this to them, this is because you're still working on your own heart chakra. This is because you're still working on your own wounding. And, I've written that stuff out, and literally afterwards, I've asked the universe, should I do this? And they've said no. and then I don't send it, but I feel a sense of relief because I've gotten it off my chest. And a lot of the times when we write it out like that, our twin is going to feel it energetically anyway. So, you know, it's just better to let them come to this realization on their own. It's better for them to discover that you're twin flames on their own. You know, and they're going to. You know, they're mirroring you. So they're on your level. They are doing the work as you are. And you have to trust that. They might be doing it a little differently because obviously this is new to them. But you have to kind of have compassion for that. Because a lot of times as the awakened twin, we do get frustrated. We do get angry. We're like, we deserve better. You should be treating me better. All the shit like. And that's true, but that is a reflection of your inner wounding. Because as I've said before, the external can only hurt you based on your own level of wounding. And that's the thing, you know, no one can hurt you without your permission, in a sense. But like, you would not be affected by a person's behavior or actions if you are at a high vibrational sense of self and you've done that healing within. So this is the thing. And when we're getting frustrated with ghosting and separation, that means we have to heal. We keep going, why aren't they healing? Why aren't they doing this? This is mirrored energy. And I came to this realization before. Your twin is running, but you're mirroring that energy. So what are you running from? And when I came back and asked myself that, I realized I was actually running from love. And I was so scared to be loved. And I had to work on that myself. And this is the thing. We get to prepare. Separation is preparation. You know, and I've gone through massive, massive heartbreak and heart awakening and heart activation since I met my twin in the physical. And it's been fucking painful. But I needed that time to heal. I needed that time to discover what I needed to heal on my own. Whereas if we were in union while I was going through that, I could have ended up codependent again because of the wounding that I was suffering. You know, because of the not enoughness I was feeling, that unworthiness I was feeling. So if we were in union while I was going through that healing, we could have ended up in a codependent relationship dynamic, and that would have been very unhealthy. So that separation is for us to prepare to enter into an interdependent relationship dynamic. This is so important. So we need to have patience. This is it. We need to have patience. This is one thing I've learned through my twin flame and awakening journey is patience. I was the most impatient person in the world. Now I'm able to sit and wait. And I'm not wait. You're not sitting here waiting, twiddling your thumbs. This is the whole objective of being in separation as well. Not only are you doing your own healing, you're pursuing your life purpose. If you sit around twiddling your thumbs waiting for your twin to do their shit, this is going to take fucking longer. This is all a reflection of what you need to heal. So this is so important. We have to trust them. And this is kind of stuff that I was getting this morning is like, you know, if you don't trust your twin to do the work, you're effectively not trusting yourself because you are your twin. If you don't trust the twin to do the work, you're also not effectively trusting in divine and the protection that is over your connection. So you're not trusting in the positive side of the connection. This all reflects back to what you need to heal. You need to trust that your twin is going to do the work and get to this realization on their own. And they do. They really do. And like, this is the thing, you know, they're going through a massive awakening, and it's accelerated. We need to have compassion for that because, you know, I've been on the awakening journey since 2018. And it's been fucking, Jesus, it's a roller coaster. You know, it's up, down, sideways, backwards. It's bipolar. It's fucking dark night of the soul energy. It's fucking horrible. But I've had since 2018 to understand this and go through it. And don't get me wrong, since I met my twin in the physical, I went through the ringer again. And it's not easy. But I had awareness of what I was going through. Can you imagine going through, so that was, 6 or 7 years of learning and awakening. Can you imagine going through that blindly in a very short space of time? That would be fucked up, man. That would really be fucked up. So you have to understand, this is what's happening for your twin. They're going through this awakening process in a really accelerated time. So you have to give them time. You have to give them space. You have to give them compassion. You know, and I've been through that bitterness. I've been through that anger and frustration going, what the fuck? Like, you know, and wanting to lash out, wanting to speak my truth. And I've done it on the 5D. You know, I haven't expressed any of this anger or frustration to my twin in the 3D because that's not the right thing to do. They're only going to run further. It's only going to delay a union more. We need to trust that, send them love energetically, because they're going through a hard time. They're going through all the stuff that we went through. So we had to make so many hard decisions to go after our life purpose. We had to walk away from many, many situations, friends, family, you know, work dynamics, so much stuff, but we had a long time to do it. Our twin is going through that in a really short space of time. You know, and like they're the reason they're ghosting is to protect us from what they're going through. They don't want us to burden us, even though all we want to do is actually help them. But it's not our job to fix them. It's their job to fix themselves, as it was our job to fix ourselves. You know, it's not their job to fix us either. This is a quote, like, you know, you can't expect another person to make you happy. That's just selfish. You bring your own happiness, they bring their own happiness, and you both share mutual happiness. Expecting another person to make you happy is actually really, really selfish. So this is the thing. You can't expect them to fix you, and you can't expect to fix them. But you need to trust them. You need to give them that time. You know, you need to give them that space. You know, especially they're in freak out mode. They're going through an awful lot of dynamics. They're going through an awful lot of choices that they have to break out of that matrix, to follow their authenticity, to follow the truth in their souls, to follow stuff that hasn't been heard of in their community or in their family. You know, they're making decisions that are alien to that conditioned reality, that matrix reality that they were in. So this is where we need to hold compassion and space for them. So chasing them with ultimatums and telling them that they're your twin flame is kind of a little bit cray-cray. You know, in a sense, like, you know, it is. You know, it is. Like, you know, you have to let them get there on their own. And you have to trust that they are capable of getting there on their own. And this is the one that I've been kind of, you know, questioning at times. It's like, should I reach out? Should I tell him? Should I, you know, express my feelings? No, because they already know. As they're awakening, they're feeling the telepathic connection even more. So they're trusting that you are their divine counterpart. Even though they mightn't have those terms or, you know, wording for it, they do know that you are soul connected, that there is a soul bond here. I can feel my throat chakra blocking up, actually. That's the communication block. That's to do with twin flame dynamic. I've seen this in with other readers. This is a proof that the communication is blocked, and the communication is starting to loosen up. So if you feel any throat chakra, Jesus, I can feel it right there. If you feel any the throat chakra blocks, that's because there is a block in communication. But as that release, that means that the communication will come in. So you need to trust this. Trust in your twin flame. Trust that they will get there on their own. And like, you know, they're probably stalking your social media anyway, so they probably know that you're twin flames. You know, but like, you know, so understand that, you know, don't run after them with all this spiritual bullshit. Not bullshit. I don't know why I said that. Spiritual stuff, because it's not bullshit. But like might see it as, an unawakened person might see it as bullshit. Is that why I said that? Sometimes when I'm doing these videos, I get channeled information and I don't know what I'm saying half the time. You know, I actually forget what I do be speaking about until I watch back afterwards. Anyway, that was a bit a side note. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is this: if you come at them with the spiritual side of things, and if you come at them with intense feelings, if you come at them with an ultimatum, they're effectively going to run further and further. So let them come to it on their own. They're freaking out anyway because of, you know, how they're feeling, all the stuff that they're going through, probably the stuff that you're sharing on social media, etc. You know, they're going to be, this is intense. That especially feeling that intense soul connection with somebody that you've barely known in the 3D. It's going to be intense. So take your time, trust them. Because when you trust them, you're trusting yourself. So trust yourself, trust them, trust the universe, trust trust the angels, trust that this is divinely protected, this is divinely orchestrated, and this is divinely guided. Everything will happen in divine timing. You don't have to push it. If you run after them, they're going to run further. You hold space, send them love energetically, and trust that they will get to this realization on their own. They are awakening, they are doing that inner work, and they are coming back to you. So you do not have to run after them. And if you feel that urge, write it down on a piece of paper. Don't send it to them. That will help you in your healing. Like, letter writing is really, really, really good for healing anyway. But don't send it. Get it off your system and ask yourself, what do I still need to heal? Because anytime you're feeling frustrated or feeling like you need to run after them, this is just a part of you that still needs healing. Remember that. Everything that triggers you is a reflection of your wounding and what needs to be healed within you. So trust your twin, trust the process, and trust that you will be in union when the timing is right and when you're both ready. So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you'd like help on your journey, please book me for a discovery call today, and I'd love nothing more than to help you on your path.